Dear Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Levi and this is your weekly tarot reading. This is a timeless reading, so anytime you watch this video, this is for the following 7 days. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And if you enjoy the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. That helps me grow. And with that, let's get to it. Okay, so, dear Aries, you are in your element right now. There is no chance living in the past as well as living in a present. So while everything is good, everything is seems like pretty solid. You've been working on a lot of things, you are developing, moving forward, but there are some underlying issues that you need to face. So it doesn't matter how solid you look, doesn't matter how certain you come across, if there are things in your subconscious that needs to be cleared, that needs to be addressed, then this is the time to do it. Okay, so we all have dramas, traumas, difficult scenarios in our life, in our past. Everybody have loads. It's not unique. But when you become adult, or when we become adults, then the best thing we can do is address them. So when precisely we can exactly say, well, that happened with me, this was disappointing, that was really sad, that needs attention. I'm going to purposely work on how to get through that, how to get this out of my subconscious, because you can create a foundation and on top of the problems. You can lay out some bricks and start building a house without having the basement done, and you realize later on in life that that was a huge mistake. So the sooner we go back to those, sometimes they're like childhood traumas or teenage years traumas or any sort of traumas in our life, when we come back to them and we start analyzing them, why and how did they happen, and almost it doesn't really matter why they happened, they shaped you who you are right now, and now you're responsible for the change in those, right? So there's no point to sort of being too hiding things, especially not from yourself. So I have the Devil card here and I have a Death card here, and between I have a 7 of Cups, which is illusion, delusion, things like you imagining, building like castles in the clouds. Certain things are holding you back. Certain things are not supporting you. These are obsessions, bad habits, codependency, like any sort of attachment to something or someone that is not for your development. It's something that is holding you back and don't allow you to grow, to move, to have fresh air, to breathe, to get out of the sun. Okay, so thinking about all the things and millions of things that you want to achieve in your life and you want to get in your life, that has to be stopped. Okay, so the Death card is transformation from those negative aspects in our life. So if you smoke, if you drink, if you party, if you eat unhealthy, if you spend hours watching TV, if you are like procrastinate, whatever, if you are attached to a relationship that it's not serving you, you are in a job that you hate, etc., 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 or in bad financial state, you have to find the root, what it causes that problem. And most of the time, that if you go back in your memories further down the line, you will find the reason. Okay, so while you are really focusing on your development and growth and business and career and studies and all the things that can go well in your life, there are something underneath that needs to be addressed, and something that you have left behind, certain things that see the Six of Swords talks about moving to a calmer shore. Leave things behind that no longer serving you, or disappointment, or whatever was in the past. It needs to be forgotten, forgiven, and get ready to create a much more stable, much more abundant situation. These are really good cards. You have the feminine energy of the Queen of Wands and the Empress. It's growth, it's abundance, it's wealth, it's creation, which is very good. This is what is waiting for you. This is what is there for you to take. But if you have negative things underneath, then you're not going to be able to fully make the most of it. You're not going to be fully embrace all that is ready to come in your life. So passion is great, drive is great, being fully engaged in what we are doing. But if that is escapism, so that turns out, well, actually I'm doing this because I don't want to focus on things that I'm not happy about, and I push down on under the carpet and just hoping that one day things will sort themselves out. That's not going to happen. So you have to decide what you really want in life. You need to have that transformation, but the transformation comes within, right? So you can transform your whole world around you. You can create anything you like. You can build whatever, but if you haven't been transformed to appreciate, to feel, to care about, to make the most of it, and always feel balanced and always feel positive about things, rather than there is something always creeping up and try to tell you, no, it's not good enough, you are not good enough, what if this comes out, what if they know about me, what if they find out I'm not that clever, I'm not that smart, not that rich, not that whatever is that. It's time to move, okay? It's time to move and find the solution of those underlying issues. It's no more possible to look at the world and just make wishes. I wish I was like that. I wish I haven't had that. I wish I was this or there or with. It doesn't matter. It's time to actually start getting out and making conscious decisions of what you want, how you want to do it, and get that transformation. And not being afraid of what if that thing won't work out, or what if that thing will die, or is not gonna happen the way I was expecting. Well, hopefully it won't happen the way you were expecting, because if they did, then you would stay the same. You wouldn't have grown anywhere. So you see, the sun comes up, death is there. It doesn't matter, because it's transformation. The sun comes up. It's a new day out there. So you need to make the most of it. You need to find a position. You need to find a way how to clear up those negative aspects, whatever you have. But first you need to realize them. Okay. So you need to step back, find a bit more masculine energy with the Emperor here, and just like attack that issue. I say, I'm not happy with that thing I'm doing. I'm not happy with that situation in my life. I'm not happy with that, and I'm going to make a change regardless what happens. This is the Emperor. The Emperor doesn't joke. Okay, the Emperor doesn't joke. He knows, he understands what's the difference between life and death. He understands what's the difference between health and unhealth or illness, right? It is what it is. You need to attack all those things that are not serving you anymore, and let the sun shine on your shadows. So the devil is a shadow, and you have a sun right there. So the sun needs to shine on the devil, on the shadows, into the hell, the darkness, and that makes things obvious. So it's obvious to change. It's much easier to make adjustments, to make changes, but you need to go down there, and you need to see from the core. Because if you just, yeah, it's sunny, let's go around, let's just forget about everything and we don't care, and it's summer and holiday and whatever, those issues, those situations won't change. Okay, they can be covered up, hidden, but they're always going to be there and waiting for the time to attack. And most of the time they attack when you don't even think. So now you need to be more creative in your thinking. You're creative in your ways. So yeah, okay, I can see that, I can deal with that, I know how is the impact, but I don't let myself down anymore. I don't let myself being dragged down again and hold back. Like imagine you are in a relationship that somebody's holding you back, don't want you to grow, or you are in a job and your boss don't want you to be better, because then you might just leave. You are in the best position for their benefit. So now it's time to thinking about yourself, but clear up those negative stuff behind it. Clear up the fear, clear up the disappointment, clear up the negative thinking, and be creative. Like do it in a much more creative way. So juggle with things around you. So find the joy like instead of thinking, oh my god, another things I have to deal with, oh, I don't know how to deal with all these things. You find joy in, okay, I'm putting this puzzle together, I'm working, I'm juggling like this person here with the pentacles, like he's juggling with the things in his material life, money, energy, time, talent, whatever is that. So it's like, yeah, okay, I'm finding new ways, I'm creating new ways, and I clear up all the negative thoughts, the negative patterns from my life. You can have all the cups, all the emotions, everything you want if you go for it. This is what it is. But first you have to leave certain things behind. And you see here the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. If you focus on negative things, if you focus on what you have lost, and you're not focusing on the positive that you can have, so you can focus on the 3 that has been lost, or you can focus on the 10 that can be gained. Which is better for you? Which is you think you're gonna go and grow? I think that you wanna go for a 10. So you need to go across the bridge, but if you don't turn around and you don't see, oh, actually there is a bridge there, I can walk around and go to the house where I always wanted to be, then just look at the empty cups and say, well, yeah, I lost it, and then there is a river as an obstacle in front of me, and the house is on the other side. How can I get to the other side to happiness if I just lost my cups? Well, you know what? Turn around and go to the other way. And because on the other way, you are experienced and you can get the 2 cups, which is still there, and then lead you to your destination. So I would suggest to focus on what is actually worth it in your life, and leave everything, clear up everything. If you need professional help, go for it. If you need self-help books, because that's your thing, go for it. If you need YouTube videos that help you going through challenges, meditation videos, hypnotherapies, whatever, positive thinking, motivational speeches, it doesn't matter, whatever that help you to attack those things that are no longer serving you in your life, then go for it. And the only person you know what's best that works for you is you. Try different ones, try many ways, talk to many people, open up to them, explain your situation, whatever you need help with, and they will be happy to help, right? So with that, dear Aries, I really appreciate you watching this video, so please hit the like button if you enjoyed so far. And then let me give you some guidance from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. These are messages from the universe for you. Right. The first one, solitude. The gateway. And healing chaos. So the answer might be within you. So take your time, find the best way you can tackle. As I said, just get some books. Maybe the books works for you. Maybe videos that you don't have to discuss. Maybe you just looking for people who have a similar experiences, similar problems, similar issues, and they might give you some advice, and you don't have to talk to them, you don't have to explain your situation. You can find videos or articles or books on the subject. And then healing chaos, so things not going to be different before they get worse. Okay, so there is no such a thing that, oh, I'm so good and I'm even better. So most of the time when change comes, it comes with it causes some havoc, causes some issues, because this is the change. This is what change does: cause problems, cause issues. And like, oh well, I was so comfortable, and now all this thing going on and on and on around, and turmoil as well. So as soon as you open a wound, things start coming out. It's like a real life. It's your physical body. You start opening a wound and you realize like, oh, it's infected. They have to be cleared up. But if you don't open up, you don't make some more mess, specifically and consciously, the like healing chaos, you open up and say, wow, this is a big mess. But by opening up and wanting to make the difference, you already done much more than ever before. Okay, so let's see what the numerology cards wants to tell you. Communication, personal growth, and music. Excellent. So the communication, obviously communication could be with other people, but maybe because the solitude is in here and the music in here, maybe this is, it's time to change the communication, how you communicate with yourself. So open up to that communication, so your inner self can actually communicate with you, can open up to you, can actually talk to you, because you're going to listen. Okay? And personal growth comes when you go through difficulties, when you learn from a situation, when you don't hold back. You're just like, you know what, I'm gonna enter whatever is that, a can of worm, I open up, because I know underneath is what I'm looking for. It's not going to be under a nice caviar, it's like I open a caviar, have it, and no, it's you open up the thing that you are dreadful about. And maybe some healing musics, or singing, or if you play music or you want to learn how to play music, could help you. So the solitude, the communication, and music, maybe this is the way you can actually tune in to what you want, who you are, the best self which is down there. Open up, let that come up for you. That will be really beneficial for you, to basically face the problems, face the issues. Right, and now finally, let me give you a couple of cards from the Romantic Oracle. So how is your love life doing? Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Well, if you had anybody from the past life as well, not just from this one, but keep an open mind, because you might met someone who you feel very familiar with. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your life right now. So if that's what holds you back, I would also say this is the material level: time, energy, money, whatever. So if that is holding you back from whatever you would like to take or achieve or go for, then there is a way to heal the scarcity mindset as well when it comes to money, comes to finances. So there are ways, as I mentioned, hypnotherapies, books on the subject. There is a lot of talks about that, how to manifest, how to create abundance. So if that is holding you back, then that's not an issue that cannot be sorted. And finally, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualization help bring you together. What you want is out there, but you need to get it. Pray for it, work for it, confirmations, whatever you want to use to put yourself in a right vibration, in a right frequency to achieve what you want. That is the best you can do. Or let yourself down and keep yourself in a negative thought patterns and hope for the best. That's not a strategy. Hope is not a strategy. Okay? With that, Thank you very much, dear Aries. Hope you enjoyed this video, and please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good week. Thank you.